shouldn't be on the floor there, honey. It's time, story time, here we go. I don't know what that accent was, don't blame me. So I've had a pretty bizarre week. We'll start with how my Sunday went. That was, if you ask me, pretty hectic. For two main reasons. One, literally no one on the channel knows this. Well, no one that's... Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that almost no one that's subscribed to this channel knows this, because no one that I know in real life watches these videos, right? I'd hope. Anyway, got a little sidetracked there. If you are not one of those people that I know in real life, I am transgender. I'm transgender. I came out about March-ish and have been living strong, baby, yeah. Anyway, regardless of that, I had pretty wild Sunday, you could say, this week, mostly because I was misgendered by my own parents. So that's the thing. So what happened was, I don't know if all girls do this, but I had decided to shave my legs, as one would do if they wanted to be a girl, which is fine. I mean, I understand that. If you want to be a girl, you be a girl. If you want to be a boy, you be a boy. It doesn't really matter to me. But, anyway, regardless, I shaved my legs using my mom's razor. And what ended up happening was how do I say this? Got into a little bit of a squabble with my parents, kind of, sort of. I mean, it wasn't too bad, it wasn't anything too hectic, but at the same time, you know, like, hey, you know, like, take it easy there, big girl. Anyway, got a little sidetracked again. I kind of, sort of, maybe didn't tell her the full truth and pointed at one of her other razors that she doesn't really use that often, right? And what happened was she yelled at me like, "Oh my God, don't shave your leg, you're a boy, da 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 da." And I don't know about you, if you were in my position, but that hurt a lot. So anyway, that was my Sunday. Monday rolled around, and I was actually kind of expecting to see my brother at home, but he wasn't there. He's at camp. He's at camp now, actually. But, regardless, I kind of half expected him to be home at least, but he wasn't. So I got the whole house to myself. I woke up to a must-do list in my messages box from my mom. Like, okay. Yeah, that's a thing that happens, right? Everyone's faced at least one of those, hopefully. I'm not the only one. Anyway, what ended up happening was yes, I did those, and then I did them to the best of my abilities, and my parents think that my best is not good enough, so what had ended up happening, honestly about an hour prior to I turned on the system that you see the gameplay from now, was I kind of got a little angry and might have punched something. I mean, I still have the bruises on my arm to prove it. But you aren't here about that, you're more here for a story. So, Monday was kind of uneventful, Tuesday kind of passed. Wednesday, actually, which was just, well, yesterday as of the time of recording this, was kind of funny, actually. My brother was home from camp. He had an eye appointment, so went upstairs to play a little bit casually on my own, which isn't really something I do anymore so much as I wish I did. Anyway, brother was home, so I did the reasonable thing and stayed down here for the majority of the time. By the majority of the time, I mean like enough time to give him his eye drops, and then off I went upstairs to play more of the gameplay you see here. But regardless of that, I was playing till about 2 o'clock-ish? About 2:02. Yes, 2 minutes after, shut up. My father calls me and tells me, hey, I'm a bit late for TJ's appointment, and so he tells me to basically tell him to get ready and that he will be a bit late. Okay, I do that. Unfortunately, brother is not really much of a listener. He's a listener, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't listen that well, sort of, is what I'm trying to get at. So, yeah. Anyway, what I then did, and this is probably something I shouldn't have, I hit him. Not too hard, not kind of like a little tap. If you've met me, you know how a little tap is. He overreacts a lot, but anyway, that was Wednesday. I'm not going to tell you about Thursday quite yet, because it's something else I want to advertise first, so let's get into that. I have an album. Yes, I'm aware this is sudden. I have an album. It's fully released as of August 1st, release date of this video as well. It was made here in my lovely studio, not giving any addresses away. It was comfortably made here in this studio with my lovely team of people. They're not here today right now. But that does not stop the situation from being that it may. That this is not a paid promotion. This is my own album. This will be promoted on TikTok as well as of August 1st. Again, release date. So if you don't want to miss the release, the link should be in the description. If not, it should be in the information tab or the recommended tab or whatever the fuck it's called. But again, do not let that stop you. If you do somehow happen to accidentally miss release day, it's not a big deal, because, you know, things happen, and this video will always be up until it becomes unlisted in I'd say about a year or two, maybe around Christmas. I don't know, this video is not going to stay up forever. I don't really feel too comfortable with my voice being out all over the internet unless this thing gets a lot of views, and then I'd do more. Not that I have much of a choice to not do more, because then my channel will fail and I won't make any more money off of this. But, again, that's not going to stop me. Everything that I do here is made comfortably in this studio. It's not a very good mic, because I did just open it like a week ago. So, yeah. But, anyway, I will see you all later. Hopefully. Maybe. No. Oh yeah, I decided I will tell you about my Thursday, 'cause it was pretty wild. Don't mind the audio changes and fluctuations. I'm going to be walking around the room a bit. My legs are sore, I can't sit down forever. So anyway, my Thursday was pretty whack. Mainly because I almost lost a friend this morning. He's a pretty important friend of mine. What else is he? Oh yeah, he also apparently decided he wants to double as a therapist, so that's fun. What else is he? He is, as far as I know, he's sad that another one of his friends is moving away and couldn't go to his birthday party, so that sucks. Yes, I mean, I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I mean, I've never really been in that situation. Huh. I guess now that I think about it, me talking about it's kind of inconsiderate, isn't it? Oh well. That's not really a concern, but it is at the same time. Regardless, I feel like I've made a mistake of some kind, and you guys should know that I don't always do this kind of thing. Now, don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's fun to talk about other people's misfortune and profit off of it. I've seen other YouTubers do it. It's fun. Now, don't get me wrong. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Now, don't get me wrong, but it's also kind of inconsiderate. I mean, I did ask him that if this was okay to go on YouTube. He said yes, thankfully, but I can't help but feel I'm being, I don't know, inconsiderate by sharing this story. There's not really a lot to talk about, but I did, in fact, get something off my chest. I have, I'm pretty certain that I have PTSD. For those of you who don't know, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, it can affect anyone of any age, from the youngest of tots to the oldest of the old, like at 90 something or other. It's weird how this disorder works. I mean, it never goes away either, right? But other than that, I think that's all I want to talk about today. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one, whenever the fuck that one is. Oh, quick little side bit here. My birthday is November 9th. Now, some websites confuse that with September 11th, which is not true. That's not my birthday. My birthday is November 9th. I just thought I should throw that out there. I had a little bit extra time before I had to close up, so. Alright. I just want to say how grateful I am. None of this would be possible without any of you guys. Sure, there's only, 74, 75 of you, but you're all equally as special to me as you would be if there were 100 of you, 1,000 of you, 10,000 of you. No matter how many of you there are watching and supporting my content, I am okay with it. Because, you know why? It's important to be grateful and love everything you do. And it's important to love yourself and be grateful towards yourself and the things you already have. So, don't aim higher than you have. Don't aim any lower than you have. Don't aim any higher than you have. Just stay where you are. Let time run her course. And eventually, you'll get where you want. You'll get the growth you need, the growth you want, all of that. So, please, for yourself and me and everyone else out here, please, take care of yourself. I love you.